sharing topic today is actually Java industry for the futures. Okay, without further ado, I welcome Mr. Amir. Okay, thank you. Please, Mr. Amir.
Okay. Let me share my screen first. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Huh? Okay. First of all, thank you very much to IR Afif for the opportunity. For me to share. Yeah. And to all of you, thank you very much for joining this session. I think this is a great opportunity for me to share to all of you because nowadays we are in needs of high skilled workers, including programmers. In my case, is specifically for Java. But before I go further, I just would like to request your kindness because yesterday one of my friends he was one of my best friends. He passed away, so let us spend around 1 minute to pray Al-Fatihah for him. Al-Fatihah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin arrahmanirrahim maliki yaumiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Okay, thank you very much for your time. Suppose I plan to visit his family this morning after this presentation. Yeah. Okay. Let us start. We have only 1 hour. Okay. The title that is given to me by IR Afif is Industry for the Future. Yeah. But if you see here inside the slide, hopefully you can see the slide. Okay. I put here past, present, and future. With I make the past and present is a bit blur. I will tell you later on why. Yeah, I think you might get some idea on this. Yeah. So before we go further, I would like to introduce further about myself. Yeah. My name is Amir Mustaffa, Mat Jabbar, full name. You can call me Amir. Okay. I am Bachelor in Information Engineering in UiTM. I worked since 2005, where the time there was no Facebook. Friendster was the social media at the time, and MySpace, not Instagram or TikTok. And then I'm currently working as a collection product global technical lead with Experience Malaysia. So as IR Afif mentioned to you just now, I work with High Tech Padu Berhad, InfoPro, HSBC, Etika, Fujitsu, Astro, and Experience Malaysia now. Most of them are related to finance. I cannot run away from finance. And some of the clients that I used to work is Ministry of International Trade Industry, Small Medium Industry and Development Council, SMIDEC, Bank Negara Malaysia, Maxis. There are international clients like Santander Bank, Vodafone Australia. The numbers are a lot. And my specialty are in core Java, web-based programming, Oracle database. Okay, I did some system integration, payment gateways. If you use IP88, it's more or less things like that. So mainly in finance, insurance, telco, e-commerce, and there is a long list. But this is I could say it's my specialty. The list looks like very long, right? But don't think much about it because I'm just a normal one. Yeah. So I'm not a special one. Yeah. Okay. going through this session. If you want to ask question, you can just ask question. Don't be shy. Okay. So what are we going to have today? What I'm going to share today? I just want to create expectation to all of you. First of all, I will share with you this Java industry for the past, present, and future. Okay. The second one, then we will go to your career in Java, industry expectation. What is my expectation? And most of the interviewers on fresh graduates, we are not talking about experience now. We're talking about fresh graduate. Means we are talking about you when you jump into the industry, specifically Java, definitely. Okay. The third one, to embrace our present, what you have now. Yeah. The fourth one, there will be a giveaway from me. I should put giveaway instead of gift, is a better word, and is a more YouTube word, right? Most of the videos, they have giveaway in the very end of the session, right? So I just put the giveaway in the last. So, and the final one, there will be question and answers. Yeah. So I'll try my best to fit everything in 1 hour. Yeah. Okay. We go to part one. Yeah. Java industry for the past and present. So what happened? First of all, we need to know about Java. It was introduced by James Gosling, this guy, back in 1995. At that time, even Microsoft Windows also didn't have this nice graphic user interface that you see nowadays. At that time, still using WordStar, still using the command prompt. So Windows started to come up with a graphic user interface, the nice presentation that we see today. So Java also came into picture for consumers. It is free compared to Microsoft. It is licensed. Yeah. So a lot of companies like Java because it's mainly because it's free. Yeah. They might be telling you that here this one we like Java because A, B, C, D. But for the companies, most important thing is for them is their finance. So their money. So mainly because it's free. Yeah. And the latest version is Java 18, just released this year. The fact that it is released this year, so it means it is meant for the future as well. The future is there for Java. The next one, okay, I take this from Technopedia. It is object-oriented programming that produces software for multiple platforms. This is another advantage for Java. When we say, I'm not sure, maybe this is new for you, object-oriented programming. Normally, we call it as OOP. So OOP is why this object-oriented programming is good, because it really help for reusable. You can create one object and can be used to by another system. That is one of the advantage of using Java, and it's multiple platforms. It can be using in Windows, in Linux. Yeah. And this, in terms of security, yes, it's one of the best secured Java programming. It has security libraries, security features inside it. Okay. And in terms of flexibility, yes, as I mentioned, it can be plugged into Windows, Linux, because and other operating system as well. If you know about free BSD, yeah, things like that. Because Java runs on its own machine. You need to install Java. It runs on its own machine. So on top of the operating system, it doesn't tie to any operating system. Yeah, it's because of that. And this is nice actually. Related to you. It's used in Android application, desktop GUI application, graphic user interface, GUI, web-based application, even back-end. Web-based application is the one that you browse, and then the back-end means something that is used without user intervention. Mostly is being used by the banks or companies like telco. They use that without you able to see it. Normally, we run it automatically during overnight. Normally between 12 to 6 a.m. in the morning. So it won't disturb any day-to-day business life. And since it's Android, 85% smartphone use Java because Android is using Java. So the opportunity in Java is very, 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 very large. Not only in Android, a lot of companies are using. I will share with you the vast amount of companies that are using Java as their main programming language for their application. I will share that later on, so then you could see how does Java play a role in Malaysian business. Yeah. And Total is still widely used by a lot of companies, applications, as I mentioned just now. And according to Coding Nomad, it is 3 best programming languages to learn in 2002, including Python and JavaScript. Yeah. And there are millions of worldwide communities using Java. When I say millions, means there are a lot of communities, there are a lot of people really support each other. So in terms, if you don't know anything, that's what I always do. I log into this stackoverflow.com and I paste put my question. There will be person who will give a reply or give his idea. Might be helping or solving your issues, or if it's not, at least it will give you some rough idea to go further with your problem. And because of this, Stack Overflow is the most, I would say, the most used platform for the programmers to ask questions. Yeah, and until sometimes there are memes among us. Internet memes among us developers, Java developers. We just Control C and Control V, copy and paste into our code and make it run. Yeah, even there here you see the keyboard only consists of Control C and Control C and V only, because only these are the three what we call that, only 3 shortcuts that we're using in our keyboard actually. But definitely when you copy and paste, definitely when you jump into this business, not only Java programming, that you might be doing this, but definitely you have to do it properly. Don't just simply copy paste. It's similar if you do your thesis. If you want to get someone from somewhere else, it's similar. You have to know what you are doing. Otherwise, it will be costly to you and the companies. So because of this, that's why I say Java is the programming language for the past, since it's present in 1995, I think 2001, and present 2022, and future 2023 and beyond. Okay. I can give you few other programming languages. Last time I did COBOL. COBOL or AS400, it was used by banks last time, but it is retiring. You AS400s or COBOL, you only could find in factories or banks the most, and most of them are migrating to some other programming languages. One of them is Java. Python, as I told you, right? Three most programming language to learn. It was one of the best language last time, and it was disappear for quite some time, and now is coming back. So there are languages that is retiring or already not used, and there are programming languages that go away and come back, but Java is still there, and the best thing is free. It is bought by Oracle. If you heard about the one company named Oracle, they bought Java from some ecosystem. So some of the license is not free, but we have the community is so good. They come with another open Java. So it is for the community. It is a free version of Java. So they come in the fact that they are willing to come with the free version, free and supported version, means that Java programming language is another point that saying that Java programming language is a future. It has a bright future. Yeah. Now, let me go to the part 2. I think this is what most of fresh graduates would like to know, because if you learn Java or any other programming language, right, today, or you take any courses that you have today, you don't want to just take the course for the sake of getting A or getting the degree, right? Definitely you want that, but at the same time, you want to know as well why I'm doing this, why I'm taking Java class, right? Is there any future for this? What I'm going to do if I go out, if I'm graduating, right? So your career in Java industry. So let me open the expectation, industry expectation for you. Okay, I'm sharing this graph to you. Okay, hopefully you can see this. Let me, yep. Okay, I should remove it earlier, right? Okay. Again, if you have any question, you can ask, no problem. Okay, this is the result that I just took yesterday. Yeah, I just take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 most 6 programming languages that is most used, or they say a lot of company are using this. Okay, if you see here, green is the vacancy, green bar. Okay, blue is the internship opportunities. Entry level is the yellow one. You could see that of all, this results is only for Malaysia. I'm not taking worldwide result. Yeah. So as of yesterday, you see that Java and JavaScript are the most are having the most job vacancies, most search by the companies compared to others. Python, PHP. Yeah, during my time when I started my job or started my degree, PHP was boom at that time, 2003, 2004 until 2010, like that. But now it's little by little, is mainly last time because of security issues. And .NET, less company is using .NET because .NET is a Microsoft, owned by Microsoft. Your companies have to pay license, so it is kind of companies, most of companies doesn't prefer to pay license. But .NET is there. Some companies, especially big companies, they're still using .NET. Ruby and Python is still they are emerging actually, but they are still they are still new in Malaysia scope. So I just want to highlight Java and JavaScript. If you see, even entry level, there are almost 3,000 opportunities over there. Only now, these numbers more or less the same throughout the year. It won't be Today 3,000, tomorrow 1,000. No, normally as I go through LinkedIn, I like to go through LinkedIn compared to Facebook or Instagram because it's more professional. Because that is the place where I could know the candidate that I'm going to interview. Right? So the opportunity is there. Why JavaScript is almost similar to Java? Is it because JavaScript could topple Java? If you know JavaScript is only used at the web browser level. If you have gone to any if you have surfed to any website, maybe you have seen the JavaScript error, things like that. So JavaScript is a web only applied at web site scripting. Java is at the server backend side. Okay, most of the Java programming Java opportunities, companies will put JavaScript as a requirement as well because nowadays if you go to LinkedIn, there are a lot of companies want a full stack developer. Full stack. So if they say full stack means you have to do from very first end until the last end of the system, end to end. So normally Java programmer will know how to program JavaScript. But if you only learn JavaScript, it will be difficult for you to learn Java. So Java would learning Java will make you easier to learn other languages like Python, .NET, Ruby. It will be easier for you. So that's why these numbers is not because JavaScript and Java are rival. No, it's because JavaScript complement Java. So if you go, you will see the requirement will be Java and then JavaScript. Yeah, but for JavaScript, there are not many company only require JavaScript only. Most of them will require either Java, JavaScript, or .NET, JavaScript, things like that. But JavaScript nowadays is being used a lot. One thing disadvantages of JavaScript, if you like JavaScript, there are a lot of templates out there. People come out with the templates. That's why you see if you go to Lazada, any Lazada or any marketplace, right? If you go to any marketplace, you will see that the design is more or less the same because the template is there. They just reuse or reapply only. So that's the disadvantage of the opportunities in JavaScript because the templates, people make it, treat it as easier compared to Java. Yeah. So yes, opportunity is there for you, but there is one problem. Yeah. The problem is it is not easy for companies to find Java developers nowadays. When I say it is not easy to find a person who graduate from university and has used to do Java, there are a lot. But to have programmers that know what he or she is doing, it is another story. So and another thing is students, when fresh graduates nowadays, they prefer to do like I said, JavaScript because it's more fancy. It's a lot of templates. You can apply it easily. Yeah, you can directly see it from your Android apps, things like that. So Java developer, if you do back-end programming, as I said just now, I consider Java developer as an unsung hero. People won't know about you. Maybe to you, the backend is in Java. Semi-click, the back end is in Java. Back end, not the front end. The front end, I'm not sure. Maybe something else. So people won't talk about the back end. People will talk about the front end. But actually the back end, which is doing the things, right? The job for you. So because of that, companies ended up hiring foreigners, and normally from India, normally from India, they have a lot of they supply a lot of developers to us, especially if you go to KL, KLCC, Brickfields. Any of you know which country is this? Can anybody tell me?
Indonesia.
Yes, you are right. Thank you very much for your participant. Yes, this is Indonesia. So don't think Indonesia supply us maids and factory workers and construction workers. We also have a lot of programmers working in Malaysia. They are emerging countries in terms of economy, and there are companies. My friend works with one company, insurance company, AIA. They have he's working in KL, but they have a branch, a center in Indonesia, not Jakarta. The center is in Batam. Means that Batam is not one of the largest city in Indonesia. Not at the level like Jakarta or Surabaya or Bandung. Batam, but in Batam there is a data center for AIA. Means Indonesia is doing good in IT, in programming. Yeah, they supply us Java developer as well. And going forward, we also have developer from Philippines also, they come to Malaysia. More and more. Last 10 years when I worked in Fujitsu, it was still rare, but going throughout the years, I think 5 to 6 years ago, Filipinos, they see the opportunities here in Malaysia. So they come to Malaysia and they find job in Malaysia, as a developer, Java developer. But the best employee resources are the local citizens. It is you, it is me, it is IR, Afif, all of us, local citizens. We should be the one who fill in this role. I'm talking in Java, all other job, especially the high skill job. So because of this is your chance. This is your chance. With a lot of companies, especially MSC companies, they have the government of Malaysia. They request the MSC companies to have some quota for local people, for local citizens, and you have your chance ready actually. So what companies expect you to know? We expect you to know only the basic. We don't expect you to know. If you go to LinkedIn, don't be afraid if you see so many things, job requirement, LinkedIn or JobStreet or Monster.com. Don't be afraid. For us, interviewer, we as companies, we expect you to know only the basic. If that particular company interview you as a fresh graduate, he expect you to know a lot of things, then that company is having an issue. If they want a kind of very high and skillful developer, don't find fresh graduate. You have to find an experienced guy. But this is company expect you to know, and don't be afraid when you read about 2 years experience. A lot of fresh graduates, when I meet them, they they will say to me, so many companies, Amir, so many companies, it's difficult to find job because so many companies want one candidate with 2 years experience. A lot of people, even my in-law also tell the same thing. Actually, the 2 years experience, okay, is for us, interviewer. For you, you have your internship for IT, right? Java programming or any programming. You have internship. I know from IRFIF that you will be undergo for your internship program. You can do self-study, okay? And we are looking towards your attitude rather than your skill, actually. What you give the community towards this 2 years experience, how you show yourself as a team, how you make yourself as a team worker, team members. You know, maybe you do these community services, thing like that. We want to see your attitude towards the job, regardless of what kind of job you are going to in the industry. Yeah. Don't be afraid with 2 years experience. Try to seize your opportunity. If you like you want to do Java, you can go and learn in internet. IT is the easiest one to learn because it is so many open resource in internet. Yeah. So this is my first advice to you. First, companies will expect you the basic. Second, don't be afraid with 2 years experience. Just build yourself, build your confidence. Just tell them. But because if you say, sir, I just start working, I don't have 2 years experience. It is more towards the excuses rather than something else. Yeah. Again, we don't expect you to have 2 years experience. We know you are fresh graduates, so we already know, and so we already expect that you will be. You won't know a lot. You only will know basic minimum. It's very difficult to find someone who is already have lot of things inside his head now. Know lot of things. That will be a computer prodigy, which is difficult to find. Normally, this kind of guy won't be finding a job like us. They will do their own things, own stuff, things like that, or they directly go to large company. I got one friend who just only have diploma. He didn't finish his degree, but he's working in Amazon Web Services, AWS. So because he's so good, owner of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, he was dropped out. People say he was dropped out. Yes, but at the same time, he was a prodigy. He already come up with Facebook during his study time. He was not just simply play video games, do stuff with his friend. No, he was a prodigy. That's why their path is different. They are special. But for normal people like us, the normal one that I say, we go this path, okay? So yeah, just build ourselves, just build yourself, your confidence. Just do some self-study. I will tell you later on, yeah, what is the expectation for you when you come to your interview later on after you finish your study. Yeah, hopefully this will help you a lot. Yeah. Okay. So these are the companies that are having Java as their core project. The list is long, but I just select Maybank, CIMB, RSB, if insurance.
The slides
yep.
not moving. The slides moving from okay next okay. We just see glimpse. Okay, yes, we see that.
Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Mr. Arafif, for the heads up. These are the companies. So you could see financial. Maybank, CIMB, Touch and Go, Astro, sorry, even Telco, Maxis and DG, TM, they are using TM. They have R&D in Java. They want to go further in Java. So Petronas, normally these big oil and gas companies, factories, large factories, they are using something called SAP, SAP. But it is sole proprietary. It is licensed product from Germany. It is very, very, expensive. I can tell you, I know the amount of money that these companies invest on. So Petronas, they are starting to build in Java, yeah, at least for their internal system now. Okay, we have Standard Chartered. The list is long. You know, Airbnb, Google, Netflix, and Instagram, they use Java for their search engine language. Grab, they just contact me on the opportunity to work with them in Java. Actually, Grab, they are using one programming language called Go, but it is object-oriented programming. So when we talk about object-oriented programming, number one on top of this is Java. So they are searching people who knows about Java and they want to build their internal team. DHL, they use Java a lot for worldwide. They have one data center in one development center in Cyberjaya. It's a large and nice building. I used to go there. They apply Java a lot, and definitely all these companies, they are using JavaScript. When I talk about Maybank, the subsidiaries also like Etika, they are using Java as well. They are using, when I say using Java, they are using Java as a main, but there are some other systems that they might be using some other languages, things like that. But the opportunity in Java with Maybank or CMB, these companies are large, yeah. And also, the list is very long. Yeah, the list is very long. And also, there's one company, my current company, Experian. I just want to sell you this company. In my company, in my team, we have three colleagues. I have three colleagues that came. Actually, there was four. One of them passed away during the MCO. Yeah. Now only three of them. Yeah. They joined us as internship program. We give opportunity to the internship student to try few departments, development, support. So then you could find some your interest. So when you go out, either the company decide to hire you, depend on the manager, or if not, we hope that you could come out by learning something and you could bring that experience to the industry later on. Regardless of what you want to do, if you at least you bring the confidence, even if you want to do your business, yeah, or you want, it depend on you. But we do hope that either we hire you, we utilize your skill, or we help you to become from boys to men or girls to women. Yeah, that's what we do with internship program here in Experian. It's nice to see them working with Experian, and Experian using Java as a main programming. We don't use others. I can't find any other programming language in Experian, except one product named Salesforce. Uses its own language, but main is, I think 90% to 95% are Java. The opportunity of Java is large. And Experian, we have branches throughout the world. Okay, if you want to work in Australia or country like that, you can tell the manager. And yeah, I used to go to the UK for 2 weeks for on job training. And got friends to go to Bulgaria, yeah, Spain, something like that. But yeah, we use Java. The opportunity for Java programmer is very large in experience. So now we have another, I think, around 20 minutes like that. So now, hopefully, you could see where you are going, the opportunities as a Java developer, Java programmers. Definitely, when you join development, you have to, you have to do something related to database, something related to requirement, something related to testing, the process from zero to become a product or to become a system. But don't be afraid. That one will require, learning curve from you. I still do that until today. I still learn until today. IT is a very fast-paced industry. There's always new tools, new technologies comes, new framework comes in. So don't be afraid. Just learn. Regardless of what you do, right? You still have to learn. If you don't learn, then you should be, I would say you should be aware, or should feel worried for yourself or your future. So just learn. Okay. So now, what is there for you in now? Okay. I would like, anybody don't like programming over here? If no, don't worry. I don't like programming either. I mean, during my time when I started to work, when I started to jump into university, took my diploma. I wanted to become architecture actually. By the time the IT world was boom, I don't know at all about Java. Even when I went back to my hometown, okay, one of my auntie asked me what I did. I told her that I was in computer science. Then she asked me, "Oh, computer. So now you can type the keyboard very fast, huh?" Okay. The other idea, people that time they thought about, oh, if you take computer, you can type use keyboard very fast, things like that. So yeah. So but going to it, I realized that yes, I don't like. I try to change to architecture, but it's not easy. So what I learned from there, I I we can achieve, we can have dream, we can have a target to achieve something. A lot of people want to become a millionaire, billionaire, right? You can have that dream. Just you can follow that dream, but at the same time, just embrace your present. If you currently, so I don't like programming, right? Nowadays, I still hate programming, especially if until it works, until the program works, then suddenly I love programming again. Yeah, the things, there are ups and downs in your daily life, right? So just embrace what is with you now. You have lecturers, or like IRF, a lot of lecturers. I know the quality over there. UTEM, I have a lot of friends in UTEM, few friends in UTEM, and a lot of them, they are success. When I say success, not they become millionaire, but they live their life. Either you are engineering, or either you are computer, but at the same time, Malaysia need high skill worker like you. You are you are the candidate for next generation of high skill worker. Sorry, when I say high skill worker, it's doctor, engineers, lawyers, but at the same time, programming is the easiest for you to jump into. Yeah, for doctors, you cannot just simply learn in Google and suddenly you go to operation theater, right? And then you tell the hospital, okay, I can do this. I can operate this guy. Okay, I can help this lady to give birth. You cannot do that. Engineers, you cannot just learn from Google You can go to any construction site. Okay, I can help you to build this building. I already learned end to end yesterday. No, but programming Java is the easiest way. When I say easiest way to jump, it's not that programming is easy, but the opportunity is there. You can learn a lot of things from internet, and you can build yourself the application by yourself. You can build, you can try and error. That's why the opportunity is there. Just that currently Gen Z prefers to, a lot of Gen Z, right? You are called Gen Z, right? People who born in 90s or 90s and above, right? So they prefers to become influencer, or prefers to do Grab, prefers to do Food Panda or Lalamove, e-hailing, mainly because you to be independent. But you have to be aware, market has become more and more saturated day by day. You can become, I think most of you know Khabani Lame, right? KB Lame, the second most well-known influencer. He didn't want to become influencer. He just want to make people happy. So become influencer for him is just accident, not his target, not his ambition at all, right? So when the market saturated, more and more people have to come out with genuine videos in TikTok, and so end up they risk their life, they become danger, just to come up with genuine videos, right? So that's the proof that the market becomes saturated day by day. Grab, Food Panda, Lalamove. I'm not saying you cannot do this. You can do this. You can do this. You can become Grab. It can help you to give you extra money, but at the same time, when you talk about your future, you have to find something that is having career growth and career development. When I say career growth, is for you to learn new things, right? And when I say career development, for you to learn, climb up the stairs, maybe from junior developers to associate to senior to consultant, and maybe someday CTO, any companies, or you open your own companies. There is career development. Career growth, you learn new things. Regardless of what you do, whether you want to do business or things like, you learn new things. If you want to become a Grab driver, you ensure that there is career development over there or career growth over there. Otherwise, if you make it as a main resource of income, then if you feel comfortable with that, I see a lot of people feel more uncomfortable with that. So it will help you to gain money, but the growth is not there. Grab, I take example Grab. When Grab first came, my friends, he managed to he can gain a lot of money using his Honda Civic. Nowadays, he has to downgrade to Persona because the market is become more and more saturated. It's not easy for him to get customers like before. So this is the risk. If you don't expand, you don't grow, you don't develop your career. Nowadays, the price is increasing also, right? Is more and more difficult for everybody. Okay, part 4 is a giveaway. So I do hope you could see the opportunity in Java, and you could reset your mind on what you have now, what you want to do next. And this is a giveaway for me to you. Yeah. Okay. These are the skills to jump into Java industry. This is kind of in Malay they say soalan bocor. Yeah. Okay. For interviewer, if we interview, what you should have. Yeah. Basic. I put there basic object-oriented programming, basic Java, HTML. HTML is kind of easy for you to learn. Yeah. So these 3 is good enough. If you know about this, then it's not confirmed. It will make you above the rest. Good to have is this, okay? An extra point. Extra point is, you have GitHub. GitHub is the place where you put all your source code, all your programming language, the one that you develop, into the cloud, into one repository, so that other people could see it. You could share to the community. Yeah, know about servers, Linux, OS. Most of us using Windows. Right? There is one OS named Linux. And great point. If you have your own website, your own GitHub account, and other skills, other jargon skills that is mentioned inside the company's job requirement, it is you are considered as prodigy as well. But if you could tackle, should have, and a bit from good to have, I would say you are slightly above the rest. This is my secret of my expectation to the candidates, especially fresh graduates. Again, don't be worried. We know you're a fresh graduate. We don't expect you to become to be already a prodigy. Yeah. And this is my email. I mean, Mustaffa @experience.com. So later in future, if you want to come for internship program, you can apply. I think you will apply in a lot of places or companies. But yeah, it's my pleasure to help you. It's not a promise to get it, but I can bring your name. Yeah, we can bring your name, and yeah, let's see if there are opportunities. Then yeah, we are more than happy to help you in your internship program. Now I'm talking about internship because you are going to for internship, right? Not yet to go for fresh grade for industry for work, right? So yeah, if you happen that you go to internship to another companies, if you want to work with experience, yes. But my advice is, if you want to start your job, if you want to learn a lot, you can go to a small company first. Then you will get the work-life balance later on when you join the big companies. Big companies will see later on what you learn, what do you have, what do you learn from your previous company. Yeah, you start small and then you climb up the ladders to become big. Yeah. If you email me, put title as UTEM, yeah, and your name. If you email me, or otherwise you can ask from your from your lecturers to send the email. Yeah. If you want to snap pictures, anybody want to snap pictures? I count in until 10, then you can snap pictures. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 and half, 9 3/4, 9.90, and 10. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you can take this. This is from my personal experience in interviewing people. Yeah. Maybe some other companies, they have expectation, but yeah, this is the basic. You can make this as a basic for you. Okay, I think that's all I have for today. We have around I think 5 minutes. Any question that you think you want to know? Yep. I open the floor. Yep.
Hello. May I ask something?
Yes, can. May I know your name, please?
My name is Mama Ashraf. So I want to ask. In the sharing session, you said some language currently emerging, some language die or something. So I want to ask, what the factor of that trend? So what control the trend of okay, this time this Java programming is the top. Okay, so next 5 year is the Python or something. So
Okay, all right.
what the trend sector? What's the factor?
Okay, all right. This is a very good question. Thank you, Ashraf. Yeah. Okay. Long time ago, when computer first appeared, there was no graphic user interface, more like back end with all the. If you go to Windows, you have used command prompt, right? Just black and white color. Programming like AS400, COBOL, right? They only have that. Then in 90s, okay, a graphic user interface come into picture. Okay, so then Java emerged, and then and Java also could tackle the back end things that AS400 and COBOL do. Yeah, so because of that, people will say, oh, I can do this from end to end. I don't have to do integration from AS400 to Java, right? So why, rather than doing integration, why not I do backend in Java? Then I can have end to end in Java, and the skill set within my companies, the skill set for all my employees are more or less the same, right? They can learn each other. So that's why AS400 little by little disappear. Who knows? In future they will come back. Who knows? And then come Android. Java still play the role, and then Android, when you use apps, what you want, the very first thing is you want it to be fast, right? So then, new libraries, new programming language come back, like Python. Last time it was only backend, and then the developer, the teams, the communities that do Python, they come out with libraries that could define user needs, thing like that. And now, JavaScript last time was only browser. Now we can have JavaScript template for apps. That's why, because of the situation, last time the graphic user interface was not important, and then graphic user interface become important, and now we use apps which require high high speed performance, right? So that's the trend. So in future we won't know yet. Yeah. Now I would say the language that I learned last time when I university, C++, it was disappear because it's only totally back end. But then it emerged again now because some of the things back end companies need it to be very fast. C++ or C can do that. Yeah, that's the trend that makes the language. Some of them are disappearing, some of them re-emerge, and that's why Java is still in the picture. Yeah. I hope I answer your question, yeah?
Of course, sir. Of course, Tuan. Terima kasih, Tuan.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ashraf. Any other question on the floor? You're already 2 minutes beyond our time.
Tuan Amir, so I also welcome those from the FTMK, especially lecturers from the FTMK,
Okay.
Liana, and the rest. They also joined us this morning.
All right. Yeah, nice to see you. Yeah, you are a good lecturer. You already produce. I know you already produced a lot of good people in the industry from UTM. Congratulations to all of you. Yeah.
All right. Any more questions to Mr. Amir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. If no question, then thank you very much for this for the time to IR Afif and all. And I do hope that I could give you something. You could learn something from here. It's not 100%, but hopefully maybe little help will could could help you. Yeah. Thank you very much. I hope to see you again in the future. Yeah. Over to you, IR Afif.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Amir. Also, the pleasure is ours actually. So thank you for coming and also joining and giving, sharing the experience and also industrial expectation for the students this morning. And also, I hope the students and also those from the lecturers and also as well will learn something and also we can see what we can help the student in order to get them in place in the future for the Java industries. So thank you again, everyone's, and I think I will end the session today. And also thank you, Mr. Amir, and also thank you everyone to joining us. So hopefully these guys will learn something and also contribute back to the countries, to the nations as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
thank you to you.
Yeah, thank you. Assalamualaikum and very good morning, everyone.
Yeah, thank you. Assalamualaikum. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
So, Mr. Amir, can I have the video slide? If let's say you can share to me. That,
yes, I can. Yes, I can share with you. Yep.
Yeah,
can
okay,
share
okay.
with you.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Amir.
Yeah.
So I will end this in about 30 seconds. Okay, thank you guys for joining.
Thank you. Yeah, bye-bye. Have a nice day.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.